What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here in the non-League 2 lore series, episode number 31 with SCARBOROUGH AFC, and it is getting down to the wire, as we are still currently in first above Scunthorpe with a decent lead. I'm not going to say sizable, I'm not going to jinx anything, but the boys are buzzing. If you guys are also new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action. Between episodes last episode we lost to Buxton 2-0, we won 2-0, then against Southport, and then between episodes we squeaked out a couple of 1-0 victories, one against Peterborough Sports, and then Oxford City, a late winner against them with Willagi getting a game winner in the dying minutes of the game, giving us another 3 points to stay clear. In today's episode, we've got Bishops Shortford and Mithra. Can't say their name, so it is what it is, but we're going to get right into it, guys. We're not going to waste any more time. Hasn't been a lot of inbox news. We will have a few contracts here or there to make a decision on for next season in the time getting towards the end of the season, but we're more so worried about the games and winning them so that we are able to go up as champions. But again, we're knocking on wood. We don't want to jinx anything. We've got our normal starting 11 going into the game today. Harry Green will be coming off the bench. Everyone is at pretty much full stamina, which is awesome to see. I suppose between episodes as well, we did have a meeting with the team that they kind of called upon. We tried to get the boys buzzing. They actually didn't take too kindly to the meeting, but we've been able to bounce back accordingly, and the boys have been playing well. Bishop Shortford looks like they are battling to try to get into the playoffs, so this isn't going to be a pushover game against them today. We have to find a way to pick at least up 1 point to continue on our journey to win the National League North and send us to the National League. Here in the 18th minute, we've got an early highlight. Let's see what Coville can do with a little in-swinger. Can we get a header goal? We haven't had one of those in a highlight in quite some time, but Maloney's going to win it in the attacking third. He finds Coville on the left foot, and Luca Coville drives it home, giving us a 1-0 lead in this game very early. That's exactly what we want to see 19 minutes into the game. Leading goal scorer on the year, Luca Coville, just putting up massive numbers, and as you see the highlight here, kind of takes it to the left foot, kind of a dangerous dribble, goes short side OP on the keeper. Honestly thought it should have been blocked by the defender. They're saying tight offsides. Looked pretty onside to me. Nothing too crazy about that one, but 1-0 lead here just about halfway through the first half. And stats are definitely in our favor. 0.77 to their 0.06 XG, which is always nice to see. Possession 72% to their 28. That is pure domination. As we've got another highlight here. Luke Cook finds Maloney. He's going to find Younger. We're going to play him out from the back, it looks like, into McGuire in the midfield, who finds Thornton. Thornton has been pretty good ever since Harding left the squad off of his loan, but we're probably going to look to bring in a better center back, especially if we do move up, but we're not counting our chickens before they hatch here. We still have a few games left in this season to play, and all for it, as we've got a really slow build-up here. Thornton's actually going to give the ball away, and Bishop Shortford with a chance down the left-hand side, down through the central of our defense, and thankfully Barrett able to see that one all the way. Kind of just poor build-up of play, if you ask me. I don't know why we didn't just attack the wings like we have been all season long. Barrett's going to come out, make a play, a nice clearance there by Coville, and that is the end of that highlight. Looks like Scunthorpe are up 2-1 on Brackley. That's big time for Scunthorpe, as they definitely need the points. That was a dangerous pass there by Ollie Younger to Thornton, but thankfully up through the midfield we go. Maloney on it. He's going to work it down to Brennan, who's been decent coming back from injury, as long as he doesn't get injured again. Nicely crossed into Coulson, and just not enough top spin on that one. Didn't get high enough to get over the ball, and it sails over the crossbar, and we stay 1-0 up at halftime. XG map, as you can see there, just well in our favor, and hopefully we can keep that going into the second half. Don't get complacent out there. Some of the boys are motivated from that little halftime speech, which is exactly what we want to see. Possession still heavily in our favor, 71 to 29%. shots 5-3, 2-2 on target. So even when it comes to actual chances, as Coulson is going to chuck a long throw in here. Let's see how far he can get it in there. Not too far, but back to Younger. Little give and go with Ollie Younger. Finds it to Maloney. He's going to cross it into Coville, who gets his second of the game. He is also onside, the sideline referee not raising the flag. And that is a 2-0 lead here against Bishop's Shortford in this game. Game 1 of the episode as we get the replay here. Long throw into Younger. A little give and go action with Coulson out to Maloney. Back post to Coville. And not a defender in sight. And he takes it one time on that favored left foot into the side netting. And, man, I'm pretty proud of the boys. 65th minute. We're going to give it a few more ticks before we make a change. 70th minute. That's where we're going to make the change here. I don't want Brennan to pick up a knock, so we're going to bring on Harry Green. Perver, I do want to I want to get him some playing time. And bossing the midfield, Maloney is. So we're going to bring Perver in for McGuire. And then the back end looks pretty solid. Luke Cook is calm and having a good game. Maybe we bring Waleji on for Rhodes. I think that's a good play there. Keep him fresh for the next game. Get Waleji some playing time so that he's not fresh towards the end of the season. Looks like Scunthorpe are also up in their game. 80th minute with a chance. Back post. Nobody on him. Nobody on their rebound. And Bishop Shortford get one back. 2-1 with 80, or in the 80th minute. I was about to say 80 minutes to play. 10 minutes to play, actually. Chance off the crossbar. Thankfully, we got lucky on that one. But Cragnell, backup keeper, same name. Interesting there. But we're still up 2-1. It'd kind of be a disaster if we flub this game and give it away here. We've got an opportunity on a long throw. Coulson, can we get a little give and go with Thornton? We do. Coulson on it. Is he going to cross it in? He does not. He finds Maloney. No, he does not. We need to tell the boys to focus in here. No cheap goals near the end. Thankfully, Perver on the back check, able to steal the ball away, and Coville finds Maloney up through the midfield. Maloney back on it. Let's just settle down. Nothing stupid here. Let's not give away a cheap goal. Horton. Send Cook. Oh, send Green. Ah, he was there. Harry Green. Leading scorer in real life for the Sea Dogs. 90th minute. Kind of sweating this one out as Luke Cook with some space in the midfield. He's going to take his defenders on with a shot. Nicely defended there. That was a goal kick. I thought it was going to be a corner. I thought that goalie made a save on it. My fingers are crossed right now. We've got a throw in. Oh, 93rd minute. Can we win the header? We do. Luke Cook works it back to Waleji. Down to Maloney. Coville is there. Luke Cook on it. He got a step on the defender. Can he get across into the box? He's going to slow it up to Coville. Crosses in towards Coulson. Defended nicely. Harry Green keeps it in. Finds Horton. Perver. Down to Cook. Maloney. Down to Green. Can he cut in on the right foot? He does. Back post cross towards Luke Cook. And that goes over the crossbar. I don't think there's enough time for Bishop Shortford to get into the game. They sort of did there near the end, but thankfully we held on. 14-7 shots, 8-3 on target, 2.15 to their 0.75 XG. You can see the map there. We kind of dominated there in the second half. Clearly in the first, 70-30 was possession. So overall, solid game from the boys. We weren't at our best, but we got the result. Some of the boys were delighted. It's fine with me. We got the 3 points. Scunthorpe were able to pull away in their game. 4-1 over Brackley. Brackley, they're worst in the league, so they should have won that game. They did. Gloucester and Banbury, 6-4 final. That's an absolute barn burner right there. Oxford City got 1 point to the good as they tie Buxton. And Buxton are trying to stay out of relegation. I think they are well clear of that. The battle is between Meathor, the next team we're playing, and Farnsley. So the next game, in theory, should be a cakewalk, but you can never take anything for granted here in the National League North. So we'll go ahead and simulate up to the next game. If anything happens in between now and then, I will clue you guys in, but we will see you in just a minute. So a few things between this and the last game happened. Luka Kovill wasn't happy that we did not keep certain promises, to be quite honest. Strengthen the first team squad in the central midfield. I feel like we've done a pretty decent job. We brought in Maguire. We have Maloney. I don't understand what he wants, what else he wanted from us when it comes to that. As well as we have a chance to set a Scarborough Athletic record. Sea Dogs have won 30 matches this season, and with a new Scarborough Athletic season record now well within their sights, all eyes will be on them as they seek a place in the history books. The existing mark is also 30, so if we get one more game under our belt as a victory, we will have set the single season mark for wins in a season in Scarborough Athletic history. We've got a good shot here in this game today. We're not going to jinx anything. We're not going to do anything like that. We'll knock on some wood, make sure that we are positive about it moving forward. Let's bring Waltret along with us. We'll leave Wolagi behind. We're not going to need to sub out any center backs, I don't think, today. They've been pretty solid ever since really getting them into the lineup as a pairing, and we are going to get underway here. Let's hope the boys are inspired. They are, and we are away from home. Our opponent has not been in great form, so all good signs pointing towards a potential victory today. But again, never count your chickens before they hatch. We're underway. 10 minutes gone. One shot, one on target. Possession firmly in our grasp. I'm looking now at the standings, and as things sit right now, it is a kind of a bunch-up tie there near 7th, 8th, and 9th. Bishop's Shortford trying to find a way to get into the playoff at all costs. I know we did beat them in the last game, which kind of put a damper on their chances. But hey, we're looking to win the league. We can't take anyone's own wishes of getting high in the league into consideration. We have to worry about ourselves, and chance there for our opponents goes over the crossbar, thankfully out of harm's way. We've got an attacking highlight here, crossed in towards Horton. Ball falls to Kovill. Let's see if the upset player can get something done here. Coville's going to cross it into Coulson. The double C's getting it taken care of, and we are up 1-0. If it stands here, we will have set the all-time win mark in franchise history. Very cool stuff. Highlight here, Kovill just taking on their defense. No one really on him. Coulson getting open inside the box, and a beautiful low-driven cross by Kovill to Coulson. Old man Coulson, the player coach, getting it done there. Coville's currently sitting with an 8.1 rating in today's matches. We've got another highlight here. Younger with a turnover in the midfield. Gets it back. Brennan on it. Lets it fly from deep. Nicks the crossbar, it looks like. Goal kick for our opponents. 2 minutes of stoppage time, and that is half. Complete and utter domination on the XG map. Possession did kind of work itself out. 52-48 in possession in favor of us. I'm honestly probably going to look to bring Kovill off if he's going to be a poopy pants about playing for us right now. I'm kind of upset because I feel like we're going to really need him next year. I have no idea if we do get promoted, if we get a bump in transfer money or anything like that, because we're still in the National League. But again, we still need to worry about this year. We've got a couple games left. We need to focus in on the job and get it done, as Coulson dropping deep to play a little give and go with Thornton, as Rhodes going to take on his defender. Finds Luke Cook taking on his defender, takes a low-driven far side shot, and he gets his 14th of the season. Beautiful shot by Luke Cook. No offsides on the play. Beautiful, beautiful ball movement here. Great through ball by Rhodes. Cook is there. He takes a nice low driven there, and the goalkeeper looks like he was stunned on that one. I'm surprised he didn't move to make the save. And as it stands now, if this result holds and Scunthorpe's result holds, we will be, I was about to say, 10 points clear now of Scunthorpe. Header in. Younger just about to get a corner kick goal. Would have been nice, but Scunthorpe 10 points behind. That would be with 4 games left to play as well. They are currently tied. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that one. They were losing, it looks like, as Luke Cook, with a chance, takes on his defender. Is that going to be a corner kick? It is a corner kick. The keeper did get a punch on it. So we've got an opportunity here. Coville in-swinger, left-footed. Thornton! Will Thornton getting his first of the season at an opportune time on a corner kick. 3-0 up. We are surely going to set the franchise record for most wins, 31 in a season. Absolutely amazing stuff. Into the back of the net it goes right there. That's what we want to see. Goal differential well in our favor. Really happy with it. We're going to make some changes here as well. And we'll bring Horton off. Ashley Jackson going to come on. He's a 1.5-star player. Harry Green is going to come on for Brennan. We don't want him to pick up a knock. And then we'll bring Jake Charles in. We'll move him up front. Colson back to attacking midfield. And that's how we're going to roll with it. For the rest of the game, hopefully, we can see this one out. Maybe get a clean sheet in a franchise historic moment. That would be very awesome to see. But if it doesn't happen, we're still surely going to get the win. Scunthorpe down. They dropped a point. That is huge. Can we... or not we, can whomever Scunthorpe are playing hold on for dear life. And it looks like we're about to concede a goal here. Unless we get lucky. Cross back post. Younger's going to dispatch of that one. Only to have it crossed back in, thankfully. Going by the post. Afferton are the ones beating Scunthorpe 2-1. Does the result hold? We set the record. Most points in a single season for Scarborough Athletic. Fans are probably going to love that one. 15 to 12 shots, 9 to 4 on target, 1.65 to their .97 XG. You can see the map right there. Pure domination throughout, especially after halftime. We kind of picked it up as things went along. Possession, 57 to their 43, 90% on the passes completed. Very, very good stuff there. Let's take a look. That was a great game for us. Super happy from the boys. Did Scunthorpe lose? They did! That's huge. Scunthorpe lose. We're now 11 points clear with 4 games remaining left in the league. If we can at least win 2 of our remaining 4 games, I think we have it in the bag. I think we will have it in the bag. Wow. Banbury did get the win. Bishop Shortford, where are they? They did win 3-1 against Buxton. So that's huge. Let's take a look at the inbox. Press conference, we'll send that. Coville scoring ease. Gloucester playoff bound. I'm trying to see if we get like a special thing for setting the win mark in a season. I don't think we're going to get it. Let's see here. Nothing there. Coville gets assist bonus. Okay, good for him. £1,000. Lucky him. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. They're not going to say anything special, but we will. We will say something special. 31 wins on the season so far. Absolutely incredible, stunning, and very opportune play from the boys this season. Very, very happy with how things have been going for us throughout the year. I think what we're going to do is next up, I honestly think we have a chance to clinch the league within the next 4 games. So I'm going to actually play with you guys on camera all 4 games. We'll do 2 in one episode, 2 in the other. And then we'll see how the chips fall, how the cards fall, how it all folds together, and how we will finish out this season in the National League North and see if we can be crowned champions. We've got an 11-point cushion. Things are looking good for the boys, the Sea Dogs, and the entire community of Scarborough, online at least, not in real life. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know I have, making it. If you've enjoyed this series so far, hit that thumbs up. We're going to keep it going as we continue on with it. But that's going to be it for this one. We will see you guys in the next episode.